and welcome back to the Cine Club podcast. I'm Matthew.
I'm Adam.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Billy. Today, we're discussing some of our guilty pleasure films, following up on our episode The Good, the Bad, and the Downright Terrible at Cine Club. Some of them might not have done the best critically or financially, but they still got a place in our hearts. My pick was Robert Altman's Popeye from 1980. I unironically think it's a banger.
Robert Altman. Yeah, I've only seen two of his films. That's The Long Goodbye and Popeye.
Yeah, it's quite
You did Long Goodbye, that was him, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so bizarre. He must have just been working with Shelley Duvall and stuff, like Three Women, and then so like, oh my god, she looks so much like olive oil that I'm going to have to make an entire film, construct a whole village specifically for this film, just because Shelley Duvall looks that much like olive oil.
Well, I'd never paid attention to olive oil, and then during the film I googled it. I was like, oh my god, there's like a...
Yeah, it's like a striking resemblance.
Didn't this come out in the same year as The Shining?
It does. It came out the same year as The Shining.
So she's probably already not only up to her eyeballs in cocaine, but just still recovering from the... But did it come out before The Shining or after?
I'm not too... I know it came out the same year. I would imagine this seems like a summer film.
Yeah, it does.
Or it could have been like a Christmas film.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, same year as The Shining. She's definitely got versatility.
Yeah. Why did you watch it?
I watched it on the day that Shelley Duvall died.
Did you? It's what you would have wanted.
Yeah, it's what you would have wanted. It was like I couldn't really be bothered with The Shining on the day, so I was like, what could I watch? Popeye's been on my radar for a bit, so I'll stick that on. And I did quite like it. And then I sorted it out on VHS, and I think I've watched it about 3 or 4 times since.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
What is it that you like about it, though?
I just like it. I think it's an unconventional underdog, because realistically it should have everything going for it. Like, it's got Shelley Duvall, who's like a really popular actress in like a leading role. It's got Robin Williams. It's his first major film role, but Was it?
This was his first?
Yeah, this was his first major film role off the back of Mork and Mindy. Robert Altman, really respected drama director. Harry Nilsson, really accomplished musician. And behind the soundtrack, it's like, but in the same breath, it didn't do well critically. Ben has just informed me that it did well financially, but obviously it didn't do very well critically or really with audiences. So
it's not an Oscar winner.
Yeah, it's not an Oscar winner.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it's got its merits. I really enjoy it. It's just I haven't really seen anything quite like it. You can definitely tell that they were all high while making it.
Yeah.
But they built a whole village for it.
It is really impressive.
I think practically, it was incredible. The sets and everything were really well done in it. I enjoyed that aspect, and there were a few moments I enjoyed. For me, I couldn't get into it at all at any point. It's just not necessarily my style of sort of comedy or humor. I really wanted to try and like it, but sadly, I just didn't get into it at all.
I thought
which
it was
a shame.
I thought there were some bits where really. I love Robin Williams. I love him in everything I've seen him in. I absolutely adore him. And from what I've seen Shelley Duvall in, I do really like her. But it was I don't know what, even some bits were cracking me up. Just when there was this bit at the start. I remember what he said. This guy was introducing him. I think it was the guy who goes on taxing everyone. He was like, "Oh, welcome to our town," and he keeps talking about the town. And Robin Williams is going, "You can call it a town." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, he's just
what's going on?
Just riffing under his breath the whole film.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's his accent as well. I really did not like his accent.
That's just what Popeye's like.
I know.
Even with the little under the breath things. So that when I've watched some of the cartoons as well, there's moments where Popeye will just be speaking and talking under his breath, but the lips don't move or anything. So it's just the voice actor seems like thrown in impromptu dialogue.
I also, and I don't know how I didn't notice. So I know Popeye has got these massive arms. Took me halfway through the film
to
realize he's got massive arms. I was like, Jesus Christ, the size of them. But I love the bit when he's in the bar and he's having a conversation with that guy. And those other guys are taking the mick out of him, and he keeps darting his eyes over back and forth. I did like it. And I think my favourite part was, I've just mentioned it to you, Billy, a couple of times, was Shelley Duvall. There's a bit where she's stuck in something, and Popeye's getting leathered, but she doesn't seem to care.
Yeah,
I was just heavens, I can't do the voice. But she was like, "Oh, you're getting bad at him." And I was like, "Do you not care? You're not interested."
Yeah, it's interesting performance. I think I do think they embody the characters really well, and like I was saying with the music, I think that there's a fair few bangers on it. Like I quite like the one where Popeye first shows up in Sweet Haven.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the one when he's in the gambling house. And I kind of like the rendition they do with like the classic theme tune right at the end of the film as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously the reason everybody actually still remembers the film now with the Shelley Duvall's "He Needs Me" song, which was a TikTok audio for a while for some reason.
I'm ashamed that that's like when that bit started happening in the film. I was like, oh, I know this bit now. I felt like
Paul, it was in Punch Drunk Love first, and then I think that's why it became popular again, because it's in like one of the scenes where Adam Sandler, after he falls in love with this woman.
Oh, nice. I'm trying to think what else.
I thought it was really charming.
Yeah.
By the time I'm like him having me pappy instead of an actual picture of him. I thought that genuinely moved me a little bit. And then when the dad opens the treasure chest and then he has the picture that says "me son," or
that's nice. It's cute.
And it's once they got the baby, that's when I was really on board with the whole film. I was just rooting for this guy, and he's just all the funny ways that he says things.
Yeah.
And he's outraged that they've taken his baby and they're using it for gambling.
That bit when they find the baby as well, I forgot about that. And rattlesnake about 30 times. I thought it was going on for like 20 minutes when he's like shaking the box. I just felt like I was going insane in real time, but I did enjoy it.
With the stuff with like the gambling house and like the boxing ring, it all felt like little vignettes of like the little short cartoons that you would have seen before, like a film back in the day, but they were all sandwiched into one film, which is kind of what I liked as well.
I liked it. Have they done a Popeye film since? I know they were gonna do one.
No, they were.
And they got traded out for something else.
Gendry, what's he called? Guy who did Samurai Jack. Gendry Tarakovsky or something like that. I think he also did Hotel Transylvania. There is an animation test out there. It's on YouTube, and it's got Tom Kenny as Popeye. And it did look quite good, but it got cancelled for whatever reason.
For the Emoji Movie. I'm not joking. That's what got made instead.
What?
Wait, really?
It got swapped out for the Emoji Movie.
God.
That's
how I know about the animated Popeye film.
So now Popeye's just doomed to like public domain, really low budget horror films.
Popeye the Slayer Man.
Popeye the Slayer Man. I've seen that as well. I was like, what am I looking at?
So bad. I think I watched the first 5 minutes of it and I had to switch it off.
I wouldn't.
Really?
I can't deal with like the public domain horror films.
Like the thing that I've had in my head for the past few days that they should do, like, cause I keep seeing these video games that people are making where it's like in the style of like a classic cartoon. Like I saw a shooter the other day. It was like like a black and white cartoon.
I think I know what you mean.
I thought that would be like a really good way to bring Popeye back into the public. I think
that would be a good choice.
Have like definitely. a first person game or something where you're going around all the locations from the cartoons and have like a spinach meter or something, and then he gets like a power up when he gets his full spinach meter.
Oh yeah, the spinach as well.
I can see that happening at some point. Yeah.
That was exactly. That was doing like the trope where the character doesn't like the thing they're famous for before anyone else. Like with the recent Mario film where Mario hates mushrooms.
The mushrooms,
Popeye was doing it in the 1980s.
Yeah.
My mum came in at one point and she was like, "What are you watching?" I went, "Oh, I'm watching Popeye," and just started doing the theme song. But I'd never seen. I wasn't familiar with Popeye at all, so I was like, "What's she doing?" And then about 10 minutes later, they all started singing it at the end. I was like, "Oh, class!" So you are, there's 2 Popeye fans left alive. You and your mother.
Great.
So you're the only person I know who likes Popeye, though. Like genuinely, I've not met anybody else.
I've got my T-shirt on today. I was going to bring. I've got little pin badges of all the heads as well. I was going to put that on my coat.
What was the villain called? Bluto.
Yeah. It's weird because I'm sure he must have been called something different over here at one point because my dad always insists that he's called something else. I've forgotten what it is. Starts with a B as well, but Brutus. He's always insistent that he's called Brutus, so he must have been called that at some point over here.
Possibly,
weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would change. Like it's not that much of a regional difference.
Yeah, Bluto.
To be fair, there's always going to be cases like that where there's regional differences. I think the most obvious one I can think of like that is Philosopher's Stone, Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah,
it's just weird. They always do that with certain things. Not consistently, though. It's just random things like that.
What was the other title?
Sorcerer's Stone is what they called it in America.
Fair, I kind of prefer that because I feel like it rolls off the tongue a little bit better, but Philosopher's Stone isn't too bad.
Yeah. Anyway, we're getting a bit off track there.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got too much else to say about it. I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's got funny production context and The village is still standing there today.
Is it really?
Oh,
It is.
Wow,
really?
can you visit
Wow.
it?
Yeah, you can visit it. It's a tourist attraction in Malta.
Oh, that's interesting.
Malta.
I didn't know that, yeah.
The-
I do think the context you added of it being like, what did you say? Was it like the most...
It was like one of the most cocaine-fueled sets ever. This film is to Robert Altman what Dune is to David Lynch.
Really?
And like it's just like such a
that's good
massive
equivalent,
like
actually,
outlier in the rest of his filmography in just how like sort of mainstream and bizarre it is. But both of them have still got a lot of merit to them.
Yeah,
even though people dog
it's
on them.
definitely got its moments, yeah.
Not good.
The octopus looked pretty good.
He did.
Yeah.
I think I was a little bit suspicious with how like the way they were filming it. It must not have had much motion to it because they were just like they had the one close up shot of it, and then it was just like the wiggly 50s sci-fi movie tentacles coming up out of the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I'm glad they worked the octopus into it.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you give it out? Like 10?
I love it. I think it's like a 7 or 8. I quite like it.
I'll say 7.
I just think it's fun. Like
Yeah.
I went out of my way to find this tape for it because it's so like Disney's buried it. Disney and Paramount have buried it, and like it's expensive to get a DVD, a Blu-ray, or anything. So like I came across the tape of it on Vinted. I was like, it's a holy grail. I've got to have it.
Someone on Vinted was like, I need this out of my house. Just hold it. Get it out now. Jesus.
It's like, do you know, it's like the Family Guy bit where everyone starts to turn into Robin Williams as soon as you touch the tape. Everything just turns into Robin Williams riffing.
What?
Nightmare.
I've never seen that.
Christ. Speaking of cocaine-fueled productions, the film I went with was The Man Who Fell to Earth by Nicholas, I can't pronounce his name, I want to say Reg. I'm
Possibly.
going to call him Nicholas Reg for now. I chose it mainly because I'm a big David Bowie fan, and he plays Thomas Jerome Newton. There you go, remember this. Who he loves water. He's just off to get water, isn't he, for his planet. And I chose it because I also think the production context is quite interesting. So the director had seen, he wanted to do this film based on the book. And he was like, who can I get to play this alien? And he'd seen a documentary called Cracked Actor, which is about Bowie in the 70s, 1975, when he was addicted to cocaine, and he was really sort of very theatrical. He was that like, he had like an alien look about him. He was under 7 stone at one point, I read.
He does look very alien.
Yeah. And it came about during just a weird point in his career when he was making all these strange experimental albums. And I think he's got like a cool look in the film. He's got like the swept back ginger hair. However, as cool as he looks,
it's dull as sin.
it's boring. I'd picked it and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to rewatch it. And then I watched some clips and I was like, I don't even know if I can rewatch it in full.
To be fair, I was making the covers for the episodes while I was watching it, just to, because like it wouldn't be too bad, but like I feel like it's too long.
It's dead long.
Because like, and it's just stuff just happens, because like he was it starts and he's like in a desert, and then he pawns his ring for like, because he's struggling for money, and then he just starts drinking out of a dirty puddle, and then the next scene he's like a multi-millionaire.
It makes you think you've missed something.
Yeah, I thought I had missed something.
Yeah.
I was like, I've looked up for 1 minute. What's happened?
Yeah.
But the scene that just sticks out to me is when he walks into the bathroom, and then he gets a tweezers and he plucks out all of his hair, all of his eyelashes, takes off his human eyes.
Wasn't even scripted, that was.
And then he just walks out. He's just he's smooth like a Ken doll.
That's insane.
Yeah, he is. He lies down on the bed and he's completely smooth, apart from like having nipples. And then his girlfriend comes in and starts to try and make it work. Still, and then he just water starts coming out of his nipples. It's so bizarre. He's just like, what happened? Why did David Bowie just start lactating in the middle of the film?
I really don't know. I think as it is bizarre, it's incredibly bizarre. I like the bit with the cookies. You know, when she walks in and she's like, I made some cookies, and for no reason he just flips them out of her hand, and it's like a slow-mo with these cookies going in the air. I was about 40 when I first watched this, and I was like, what's going on? I thought I was like having some sort of visceral nightmare.
There was definitely cool parts. I quite like the bits where it would cut back to his like home planet or something, and it looked like Dune or something like that. But
looked like the Ashes to Ashes music video, what it would do that, where he was an alien. But,
and I like the clip that everyone always ends up posting where he's like in the pod or something with the fella, and he's like, ask me the question you want to ask. Like, are you Lithuanian? And then he's like, no, I come from England.
I'm from England. I like that. I think his performance is alright.
I think
it's quite good.
It's like the only thing that was sort of keeping us invested in it. I think I can kind of see why he didn't have all too many acting jobs afterwards.
He had a few. I know he was in a film which I haven't seen. Don't think I've seen. It came out in the 90s where he plays so weird. He plays a bank robber who befriends these two lesbians, but he doesn't believe the lesbians until it's so weird.
What?
I've seen clips of it.
Bizarre.
And that's like where he met his wife, I think.
Was she one of the lesbians?
She was one of the lesbians, and to this day, he never knew he was a lesbian. But he was in that. And
he was Philip Jeffries in Firewalk with Me as well.
He was in that,
and he's in it for like 2 minutes, and he just starts talking at the time.
Like a thick Southern accent, doesn't he?
Thick Southern accent, talking what seems like nonsense at the time, and then he disappears, and yet he's like one of the top billing people in the film.
I'm trying to think as well. Isn't he? Is he also in The Prestige?
He is. He plays
I was
Tesla.
about to say
he is quite good in The Prestige.
He was good in that. Yeah,
he looks just a strange decision.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well,
I think it worked in that film though.
I think there's a reason they cast him as oddballs because he was Jareth as well in the hell's it, Labyrinth.
Yeah.
And like they are very different characters, but they're all distinctively
strange.
Yeah, they're all
I think my favorite part about this film is I've seen interviews. It was one with Michael Parkinson, and he's going to ask him about the man who fell to earth. This was in like the early 2000s. So he'd been sober for about 20 years. And Michael Parkinson's got this really long question. He's like, so the man who fell to earth, he's asking him. And he asks him the question. He was like, what was it like? And David Bowie's like, I don't know. And he's like, what do you mean? He was like, he was on such like a high amount of drugs. He remembers none of it.
Wow.
He also doesn't remember having an affair with what's her face sort of Rocky Horror, Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon?
Had an affair with her and he doesn't remember.
Great.
She was like, do you remember me? He was like, I don't know who you are. But I think the production context is interesting. I like he made a soundtrack for the film that's been lost for like 50 years. Like only a couple songs ever got out. But so that's the best part of the film, and it never got released into the public. But I like that. I like the production context. I think he looks quite cool. I like his performance. I've not got loads to say about it.
I thought the cinematography was great.
Yeah, there's some cool shots.
It's such a 70s movie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
It reminded me a little bit of The Wall, but just like without the music, and it's just all like the mopey bits.
Yeah,
I can kind of
paralyzed there. I watch 4 TV screens at once.
I do like the bit where he's got all the telly screens. He's like, turn it off, and he's like flings the remote with the telly. It's like, okay, that's normal. But yeah. Well, count yourselves lucky because my original choice for this episode was Step Brothers. I didn't want to put you through that.
I couldn't deal.
To be honest, I don't think I could have done Step Brothers.
Well, okay. There you go. Man Who Fell to Earth. And they did a sequel with Bill Nye playing Bowie's part about 30 years later. But he's not
I thought the point was that he couldn't age though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because his girlfriend gets older in the film, but he doesn't get older.
I don't remember.
That's just David Bowie.
That's just David Bowie.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Oh, well.
What's the sequel called?
I think it's just called The Man Who... I think it was like one episode of a TV show, actually. I'm not too sure.
What, like a failed pilot or something?
I think so. And then they did a reboot with... oh my God, I forget his name. He's in Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah, I know who you mean.
Benedict?
No, Joel Edgerford.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Did a reboot with him, and apparently that's quite good. So, there you go. Man Who Fell to Earth.
I didn't get a chance to see it. It was the only one I didn't get a chance.
Well.
And to be honest, you've not convinced me to go watch it after that.
Oh, well.
Yep. My pick this week is something a lot newer than the last two, and something that, as far as I know, had no drugs involved with the production whatsoever.
Yeah, I know.
It's the Lego Ninjago movie. Now, as someone who loved the show growing up, I'd seen it from basically season 3, I think. So quite early, sort of in the storyline. I watched it all the way through, and then me and my friends went to go watch the movie. And even despite the animation style change, I still think this film holds up really well, and I find it I don't think it's the funniest of the Lego movies. I don't think it's the best of the Lego movies. But I think for me personally, it's the one I can remember the most, and I still enjoy going back to watch even now. I mean, I think it's probably the least talked about one, though. Like, I think even the Lego Movie 2 is talked about more than this one because that one's quite divisive.
Yeah.
Whereas this one feels like it just kind of came and went, and most people have forgotten about it now, which is a shame. Because I think this film's got a lot of good aspects. I think some of the action in this is really well done. It's well animated. I think the characters and Garmadon especially are really funny in this. And I also think it's got some of the most memorable lines and moments from all the Lego movies. What do you guys think?
I wasn't sold. I did like Justin Theroux as Garmadon. I thought he was really good. My main issue with it is that you can't help but compare it to the Lego Movie or the Lego Batman movie,
that's the thing,
and they are so much better. I never really had much of an attachment to Ninjago growing up, but I did have like a surface level knowledge of it. And going into this, like, none of the characters outside of Lloyd and Garmadon feel like actual characters. Like,
that's true.
You get like they all get one trait. It's like Jay, I think he's the lightning one. He's nervous. Kai the rock one, he likes music, and it's like
cold.
that.
Cold.
That one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all sort of get one individual trait. If they're not, like, even Master Wu, he's just sort of like he's the wise teacher, and he's also Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
And that was about that was it didn't work as much as I thought it would. Like, when it started, I was like, oh yeah, this could be good, and then the cat shows up, and then that's like the focal point of the rest of the film. This terrible CGI cat, and I'm like, okay, this is an interesting.
CGI.
It looked CGI, I think.
I don't actually. I'd have to look into that. I don't know whether it was, because obviously they have the real cat on set.
Yeah, they've got the real cat at the start.
I don't know whether they use the real cat and CGI it in, or whether it is a CGI version of the cat. I don't actually know. I didn't look into that. I didn't think about that. I always assumed it was just the real cat that they animated in.
It was brought to life with a combination of CGI and real footage. So some of the shots, I think, like at the start, when it first appears, are real, but then later on, some of them look quite artificial. Like I say, I did Justin Theroux as Garmadon.
What's he been in?
He's in Mulholland Drive.
I've seen that.
He was the director in Mulholland Drive.
Oh,
he's also Mr. House on the Fallout show.
Oh, wait, he is. I don't know how. I've just watched that as well. I don't know how I didn't recognize him. But I think that's the other thing. This one's got another stacked cast, like a lot of the Lego movies. Like, I know Michael.
I
forgot which Michael it is.
You've got Kumail Nanjiani.
That's it.
Jay.
It's Jay.
He's.
I like him.
That's why I was kind of glad that the other ninjas like didn't matter, because you didn't have to hear him that much.
Yeah.
I like him as Prismo in Adventure Time, but that's it.
Who plays the main Lloyd? Who plays Lloyd?
I forgot. It was.
It's Dave Franco.
Dave Franco.
Oh.
Dave Franco's Lloyd. Jackie Chan is Master Wu. Justin Theroux is Garmadon.
I do like that casting of Jackie Chan as Master Wu, though. I do think that's quite funny.
Zach Woods is Zane. I don't know if
Name's
I know
familiar.
him.
I'm trying to think what I liked. I liked the animation of it. I thought that was
you
great.
can't go wrong with
the animation.
That's always held up.
I like that they actually put damage onto the Lego figures in these films.
Yeah.
They're not like all glossy like Master Wu's beard. It's like dirty and it's got little scratches on it. It's cool.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
They've got like thumbprint marks on them as well.
They have, most of the figures and things. I think one of the weirdest things related to this that I remember as well is they animated a blooper reel for it.
That's like
that's Toy Story too.
That's like a lost art.
That's quite cool. I do like
don't know. I didn't look into this either. I don't know if they did them for the other Lego movies. From what I could find, I don't think the Lego Batman does. I don't know about the original or Lego Movie 2, but this one got a blooper reel that was fully animated. I don't know if it was just outtakes from the dialogue that they then animated, or whether it was staged outtakes. It's been a while since I watched that, but I just remembered this was the only one that got that for some reason out of the Lego movies, which I thought was a weird choice.
Yeah, that is cool. I do like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
what did you think of it, Ben?
My main gripe with it, honestly, is just the fact that the water's not Lego, and that just completely takes me out.
That's true, actually.
Yeah,
That really bugged me.
Compared to the other two as well. I forgot it is real water where the other two aren't, which that does feel odd, actually.
Yeah.
It's like,
because they do it in the games, don't they? They would sometimes have like real Lego games would have like the.
I think some of the foliage was also not, but that might just be my memory.
no, yeah, I think you're right. It's like it adopts like the Lego game logic rather than the Lego film logic. Because like when you go around Gotham City in like a Lego Batman game, it's not like brick buildings or whatever.
Yeah.
But it had its moments.
It's got moments. I think, and like I said, I think the comedy, especially with Garmadon, is probably the highlight of the film, which is a shame because as someone who loves the show so much, it was a bit disappointing on my first watch. But now that I've sort of moved past that and moved past the show, I can go back and still enjoy this for what it is. But it's also funny that even despite this film, I don't think it did phenomenal or anywhere. They then changed the style of the show to be the style of the film. So like all the character designs, the design of the bounty and everything in the show changes to match the film from the seasons after this.
That's weird.
But it fits the show better than it does the movie, especially with the seasons they do straight after the film. They do what was called the Oni trilogy, which was like resurrecting Garmadon. It was quite a dark trilogy. That animation style fits the dark story of those seasons a lot better than it did this film. And I just think it's interesting to look back and see the impact it had going forward.
Did they actually do spinjitzu in this film? Because I remember at the start they didn't know how to.
No, there's no spinjitzu in this film whatsoever.
That's like the whole thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Well, that's really weird. They just really wanted to sell the mechs.
All the dragons, yeah. They didn't have the dragons, the classic dragons or the elemental weapons. All the like classic lore is wiped out of this film entirely, just for the mechs and the ultimate weapons.
They just really wanted to sell those Lego sets.
They did,
I used to watch it when I was younger, but like
I've seen a couple episodes. I was never a massive fan, but I did see a couple of episodes.
Do you know what I was a massive fan of?
What?
The random, you could have given me a million guesses as to who was in this film. Kate Garroy and Ben Shepherd, the man from Pointless, is in this film.
That was weird.
When he was like, "I'm Ben Shepherd," I was like, "It's not, though, is it?"
Yeah, I had to look it
him.
up. Yeah.
I was like, "Not that Ben Shepherd, though, is it?"
It's like the weird regional change. That's what my mind went to before when we were talking about like regional changes. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot Ben Shepherd and Kate Garrow in this film in the UK version and the UK version
is it
only.
different on the other version?
Yeah,
I think
I'm guessing they must change it to whoever the presenter is in the region. Yeah, because it's not like they resembled the they're not.
Yeah,
that's
what I was thinking as well. It was like, I'm Kate Garraway. No, you're not. What are you talking about? But that was That was there were some bits right at the start that really like the news broadcast at the start. I thought that bit was really funny.
Oh, the Boo Lloyd song. Me and Ben were just singing it.
I remember I saw a review that was saying it was like really mean spirit, and I could see where they were coming from. It was like everything is awesome is just hating on this poor little school kid who just so happens to be this guy's son. It's like the number one song and everyone sings it.
And then it gets a remix literally the day after or whatever.
You'd be fuming though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I do feel in that opening section you do feel bad for Lloyd so much.
You know what, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it makes me want to rewatch the Lego Movie. I've not seen it in about 10 years.
It
really has been a while since I watched the original.
Been months for me.
That's how Lego your mind has become.
I haven't watched the Batman movie in years either, to be fair.
That's pretty good as well. I do like that a lot.
Yeah. Really? These are classics, guys.
I love both of them.
We're film students.
I love both, but I've not had a chance to go back and watch either of them in a while. I'd like to go back and watch them.
We're just going to have to put Lego Batman movie on at CineClub. I'm sure Steve will be absolutely buzzing.
Do you know what? Do you think he would?
No, not a chance.
No. More chance of getting him tarred and feathered. You're mad.
No, I think that's about all I've got for Ninjago for now.
What do you guys think of North Sea Hijack?
Got cackled Enoch. That really threw me off guard. That genuinely really caught me off guard. He goes, now Enoch. I was like, what? What the hell?
Well, with his attitudes towards women, I'm not really surprised. He might have a cat named after Enoch Powell.
When I think we were talking about yesterday, it was either me and you or someone else, and I was like, who's in this film? And someone went, oh, it's James Bond. I went, oh, which one? And I was like, is it Sean Connery? Is it? And someone went, it's Roger Moore. I was like, okay.
I liked Anthony Perkins in it. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
Such a good cast for such a mediocre film.
Yeah, it is
James
quite-
Mason
it is
of
quite
all
good cast.
people. Oh no.
I really did not like Roger Moore in it.
No, yeah.
I don't think he meant to, though.
You're not meant to, but
No, no.
it was just. I feel like it got old very fast. Where it's like, oh, he's this curmudgeonly old man with a really terrible beard who hates women. He's sitting there like knitting his cat thing or whatever, and then he just has to drop in like a little misogynistic line, and then he goes back to being like prototype James Bond. But I did really like Anthony Perkins in it. I thought he was good.
I liked, I don't know why this sticks out to me more than anything, is the bit where, I'm going to get the line wrong, but there's a bit where one of the guys is like, he's talking to him, he's like, I think he said like, do you want some breakfast? And the line delivery is so weird, or like, come and get some breakfast. And someone else says something to him, and he looks at me and goes, his eyes move like a Terminator, and he goes, shut up. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I thought I was having like a really weird nightmare. And then I like is it the Prime Minister? Who's like,
Yeah.
I need a glass of whiskey, and the guy brings over like the glass is like full. I was like, Jesus, wept. Gonna be having like a nana nap in about 5 minutes. Gonna stop like a terrorist plot.
Well, that's
Leather.
the other thing as well. Roger Moore's character is just sat there drinking scotch straight out of the bottle for most of the movie. Just like
balls.
neat scotch.
Do you reckon the typecasting because this was after James Bond, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
it definitely must have been like I think I summed it up as like, it feels like a daytime drama that your granddad would be watching, but turned into an action film. And like,
Yeah, that kind of sums it up
but yeah,
perfectly.
I definitely think the cast lifts it up from just being like something that would completely fly under the radar. But yeah, there was parts of it that I liked.
I've not seen Roger Moore in much.
Yeah, I don't think
I've
I
seen
have
him
really.
in Live and Let Die when he's jumping across crocodiles. That bit was.
Why didn't he do that in this
I was
film?
waiting for that in this. I was like, oh,
Jump across all
crocodiles.
the cats.
Have your fingers yeah. He's begging for it in the script. Like, we can't allow that, Roger. He's like, please, I want to jump over some cats. Like,
I like that. Actually, that's what I liked. I like that his reward at the end is a box full of
Yeah, I
kittens.
thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Just 3 kittens. How many cats does he even have to begin with to add an extra 3 to
I
his
think he had about
collection?
two or three in his little like, castle house.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then he gets 3 more at the end.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll also be all named after controversial British politicians as well.
Well, they weren't, were they? They'd already been named.
Oh yeah, they had.
They
It
were
was like
named
after the oil rig or something.
Yeah, I literally just watched this. There was Jennifer. I'm forgetting the other two.
Yeah.
It was the boat and the 2 like oil stations.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cats were named after.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I think that, like you said, this film's got its moments. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's definitely nothing incredible, but there's a few bits I like. I think, like you said, the story on the boat, I think, is by far the best bit. I think sort of terrorist crew,
Yeah.
interesting to watch. I
Yeah.
think, is it who you were saying is the leader? I'm guessing
Yeah,
he's the leader.
Anthony Perkins.
Yeah, he's the leader of them. I do think he's the best part of the film. And I like how he does clock Roger Moore's character instantly.
that was
I
good.
appreciate that he does sort of clock and know something's going on straight
Yeah.
away. I was worried he wouldn't. I think that added an extra bit to that ending and kept it from being too run-of-the-mill and simple.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I think it's decent. It's definitely got some good parts to it.
Yeah, it's this, like you said, it's like that Sunday afternoon type grandpa film.
Yeah.
But with just really, really weird moments that just
Yeah,
make
it
it stand out in
does,
my
yeah.
mind. Ugh.
Yeah. When did you first watch it then?
I think it was this Christmas.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
it does, yeah, it does seem like it would be on around Christmas, mind.
Actually, yeah, it does.
It was actually
has
one
that
of,
feel.
was one of my presents.
Have you heard of it before, or was it just
No,
like...
no, it was one of the ones that my dad had gotten me. I watched it. Oh, it was very near Christmas. Blimey. The 20th.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, and then the day after I watched Venom. Which we sadly
was
could
gonna
not
be your other
see,
pick,
no.
wasn't it? That
what's
doesn't
Venom about
exist.
Since we're
Venom.
not able to...
Okay, so it's Klaus Kinski and Oliver Reed, some of the most famously difficult actors to work with, who are going ballistic on set, and they kidnap this kid, and it's a hostage
This is in the
situation.
film.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, in the film. Wow. Klaus Kinski, I can't go into him because there's too much, but he's mad. And there's also a deadly snake in the house with them.
Right, okay.
So it's
What the hell?
a hostage situation with a poisonous snake that's jumping at people. But it's just Oliver Reed and Klaus Kinski hated each other during the film, and you can so see it, and they're just glaring at each other, and their characters end up fighting, and it's like, this is real. This, like, they actually wanted to murder each other. Because Klaus Kinski did try and kill people on set, genuinely.
Oh my God.
Like, on the filming of Fitzcarraldo, he shot into somebody's tent, and he blew off their finger.
What?
And the director, Werner Herzog,
Oh,
he
of
said,
course. Yeah,
I
that makes
came
sense.
over to his tent with a Molotov cocktail with the intent of setting it on
What the
fire whilst
hell?
he slept.
Oh my God.
Well, there goes our rated for this episode.
That actually would have been quite interesting. I want to watch this now.
That would have been a very interesting topic
the
to
hell?
take this. If we'd have had that, I really wish we could have found that now, because that would have been 2 drug-filled shoots and one entirely
Well, there you go.
around
There's an
killing
idea.
people.
Films that have had really strange productions,
Yeah.
including
Yeah.
fingers getting blown off.
Definitely a lot of them.
Yeah.
I can just imagine Werner Herzog being like, "What's going on?" People getting their fingers blown off in my film.
Yeah.
That's my Werner Herzog impression.
Yeah, there's a great documentary that he made, My Best Fiend, which, like, it's a must-see.
What the hell?
Oh my.
Well,
Are there any other guilty pleasure films we'd like to give a brief mention to? I think I'll give a very quick mention. I know you didn't particularly enjoy it. To Mortal Engines. I showed it last week at Cine Club. I really enjoy this film. It's another one that got completely forgot about. It's a post-apocalyptic action type film where London is basically this traction city. It's a city on wheels that's trying to destroy this wall to get through to the other side. It's sort of Hugo Weaving as the villain. I have a lot of fun with it. I know you personally didn't enjoy it.
no, there were parts I liked. I can't say much about it 'cause I had to leave.
Yeah.
But from what I'd seen, it was like I heard about 30 one-liners in the space of 5 minutes, including "I've got to go to church," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, you did come
Okay.
in at the part
I was like, "You do
where,
that?"
where there was a lot of one-liners towards
I'm sure
the
I would have
end.
appreciated it more if I'd seen the whole thing. But-
Yeah. I know you've got your thoughts on it as well, Ben,
Yeah, I like it.
as a reader of the
Oh
books.
yeah, you've read the book, haven't you?
I love the
It says it
book.
all,
Some
really.
of the greatest children's fiction.
Oh, is
And-
it children's fiction? Is it children's fiction?
Young adult.
Young adult.
I was
adult.
going to say, you could have fooled me. Like, people are getting blown up at the end.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's definitely in the young adult category.
Yeah.
To be fair, Ben knows what the actual ending in the books is. It's very different, the
Oh,
ending
God.
with London, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Catherine, she gets stabbed and she falls onto the console, and then they can't do anything to Medusa, and it blows up London, and everybody dies but Tom and Hester.
Yeah.
What the hell? That's, yeah.
Interesting.
I was going to say, I was going to give a brief mention to, there's a film I watched a few months ago called Masked and Anonymous, sorry, and it's
Oh.
got Bob Dylan in it, and he plays the son of a dictator, and he stabs Jeff Bridges to death. And then I
Oh.
realised it's not good. I gave it some thought when you were talking about Mortal Engines. I was like, maybe it's underrated. Then I went, oh no, it's not. It's terrible.
No,
So I'm going to
it's
say
a bad-
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Solo's great.
Solo's
yeah,
fun.
Solo's great.
Solo's
yeah,
good.
I really like Solo.
And I will stand by that. I like
yeah.
the guy who plays him.
Alden
oh,
and some. I can't pronounce
Yeah,
his last name. I know his
something-
first name's Alden.
Yeah.
yeah. Aaron Reich, is it? Or
No, I don't know.
His
yeah,
first name
something
is
like that.
Alden, but I don't.
Yeah.
I know what
Yeah.
his last name is. I just can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was good. And at the time, it was weird because I remember we were in school and I saw on social media, everybody was like, we're going to boycott it because we're getting Han Solo, not Obi-Wan Kenobi. What?
What?
Oh, can't get Obi-Wan too.
I thought it was great. I really enjoyed the relationship between him and Chewie. How
Yeah.
that forms. And I do think at times it's a little bit fan service.
It is, absolutely.
At the
Especially
same
at the
time,
end.
yeah, there's bits that work. Like, I like how we actually see the game where Han won the Falcon.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that
dead
was
cool.
worthwhile seeing that
Yeah.
in the film.
Is it Donald Glover?
Donald Glover is
so good.
He does great in
He's
that
got those
film.
outrageous outfits as well. He's class.
He does.
Well, they announced the solo project for him absolutely ages ago, and it just keeps getting delayed and delayed.
Has that not been cancelled at this point?
I think it's still it's still meant to be going ahead. I think,
Wow.
but Donald Glover is seems to be the busiest man on earth, the way he describes it. So whether or not it actually ever comes out, another question.
To be fair, Star Wars is in a very weird place right now where. And they had so much planned, and they basically wiped 90% of their slate away.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to. They were going to make one called Rogue Squadron, which
Patty
is
Jenkins.
squad of X-wing fighters.
Oh, has that not been made anymore?
No,
that's been totally scrapped, sadly, which is a shame. They just wiped half their slate, which is a shame.
Star Wars is a mess now. I don't really care anymore about it because I can't get invested in anything that's not Andor. That's
fair.
the only good thing.
I don't even know if I'm going to go watch Mando and Grogu.
I'm not.
I might. I've got the Omnipass. I might go free it, but it's one of the first Star Wars films I'm not desperately looking forward to go watch.
They're making a film of the TV show.
Yeah. It should have been season 4. I mean, season 3's a mess as it is, but
Martin Scorsese plays an alien in it.
Yeah.
Is it going to be as good as his pufferfish in Shark Tank? Are they going to give him the eyebrows? Actually,
he does actually look like he's like a monkey alien, and he's got white eyebrows and hair.
it looks bonkers. Jeremy Allen White's playing Ron in the Huts.
Yeah, he's playing Jabba the Hutt's son who's like a gladiator.
Yeah,
and then Embo from the Clone Wars is back for some. It's just
it looks like a mess.
I could go on a whole tangent in a whole different episode about Star Wars. It's just
maybe. Do we need a Star Wars episode? I feel like there's so much we could rant about in a Star Wars episode.
Imagine if Scorsese dies after that, and that's the last project that he worked on.
That's the last project he's on.
But yeah, Solo, I enjoy it. You got?
I'll quickly throw one out. I quite like. None of you will have seen it. The Mummy's Hand from 1940.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
It is a prototype version of the Brendan Fraser film, but well before. It was, I think, the first sequel they did to the Boris Karloff The Mummy. Okay. He's not in it, but it's a completely different mummy. But it's got quite a comedic tone, and it's full of one-liners and that. So when I watched it, I was like, oh my god, this actually is not too bad. All the other Mummy sequels, terrible. This one is actually quite good. That's my one to throw out there.
Interesting.
It's only 67 minutes as well.
Oh wow.
You got one, Ben?
I've already said Venom.
Oh yeah,
Venom.
That's true.
Venom sounds.
Venom sounds quite interesting.
Sounds insane.
I might actually try and seek Venom out at some point.
I think that's all the controversial takes we've got time for today. Make sure to check out our Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook pages for more Cine Club podcast content and updates.
As always, this episode was recorded and produced by us, the Sunderland University students, as well as being engineered by Rhys Hunter and edited by Emily Main. Special thanks goes out to Steve Cullen, Barbara Sadler, and Richard Berry. A reminder that our 4 Spinjitzu Masters consists of me, Matthew,
me, Adam,
me, Ben,
and me, Billy. This has been a Cine Club production for Spark. Thanks for listening.